Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your boy Lartre, sponsored by Chaotech, coming to you live tonight. And this is the VSGaming second division, and it is Evolution Esports versus Killed by Neutral Creeps, also known as KBNC. And this is promising to be a very interesting matchup for these two teams. And just looking at the bans out currently, the Nugget as well as the Cancer Lancer being banned out by Evolution. Then the side of KBNC taking out the Bane as well as the Omni Knights. We'll have a bit of time remaining for that third ban out for these two sides. And from what I gather is that they have done exceptionally well thus far. And we are in for a treat tonight. Going into a bit of reserve time at the moment. And they are definitely taking their time with this one. Not taking any chances. It is a possibility. They have faced each other before, and it's the Razor that's actually being taken out. Very irritating hero, that one, and sure to be a hassle. So they don't want to deal with that at the moment, and they are going to be taking that one out. KBNC now with their third ban up, also seemingly taking their time. It does seem that they are going into their reserve time at the moment. And yes, most definitely they will be. Seemingly these two teams, I believe, have faced each other before. So they do have a bit of knowledge about each other as well as the certain play style. And that could be the reason why they are taking their time. And that is the Death Prophet being banned out by the side of KBNC. We do have a first pickup coming from the side of Evolution, and that is the Gyrocopter. Beautiful hero to pick up. Those flak cannons are going to be doing major damage within the AoE, especially in the latter stages of the game. And also, as of recently, has been started playing out as either a support or potentially going up into the safe lane position. But I would assume that Gyrocopter is going to be playing on the support. That homing missile will definitely help out with catching someone hopefully out of position. And we'll see how they deal with that. So KBNC with their first pickup, they are going into the reserve time already. 1 minute and 39 seconds thus far. And it doesn't seem like they're taking any chances. And the first pickup for them is the Witch Doctor. Extremely irritating support hero, especially with the stun and the Maledict itself being a very dangerous spell. And the Death Ward being dropped down, especially with an Agnum Scepter, is going to cause major issues for the side of Evolution. So I would assume they would want to target the Witch Doctor, especially earlier on in the stage, and ensure that he doesn't get any levels or gold. But Witch Doctor is a sly hero. He does have healing, and that is an AoE as well. So he's not only going to be healing himself, but the team as well. So they have to watch out for this Witch Doctor. KBNC now with their second pickup, and that is the Viper. Nice pickup there from them with the corrosive skin. It's going to do quite a bit of damage, as well as the nerf that is undergone with the poisonous sting going in a bit of an AoE as well. So that's going to cause quite a bit of issues, and it's going to reduce their armor as well. Does a bit of DPS. And within the talent tree, a Viper is able to get some healing from that as well, if he does decide to pick up the lifesteal from the magic damage. Works similar to that of an Octarine core. But Dazzle now being picked up, and this now does open up the door for an Axe to come through, or potentially even an Husker, depending on what Evolution will be banning out, or maybe KBNC will figure that one out. I do see that Terrorblade currently has been banned out, and that is the Kunkka. Kunkka also falling out. Not going to have a chance in game number 1, might have a chance in game number 2, but we will see how it progresses. Waiting on the fifth ban out from the side of KBNC. They have taken out the Bane, the Omni Knight, the Death Prophet, and the Terrorblade. They do have quite a bit of time remaining, still 1 minute 14 seconds in reserve time, which I will believe they will be consuming some of that as well. Nope, they have left it, and that is the Obsidian Destroyer being banned out by KBNC. Now Evolution's their turn with their 5th ban out. Also, they have quite a bit of time remaining, as well as 1 minute 53 in the reserve time, but they have decided to take out the Tusk. So it does seem that they are trying to take out those initiation heroes. They don't want anyone to jump up on them, but the Axe or the Husker is still available for either of these two teams. And if the Axe gets picked up by KBNC, it's going to cause quite a bit of issues for the Dazzle. Very, very good counter pick there, but we'll see what they decide to go with. And their pickup is the Lifestealer. So they are going to need a courier for him. They could possibly, potentially, maybe even pick up a IO, which does work very well with the Lifestealer as well. They can maybe go for a Spirit Breaker, which is also still on the table. They could potentially pick up a Ricky, which does work very, very well for them as well. But they've decided to go for the Skywrath Mage. Does a lot of magic damage, and Sand King coming out for the side of KBNC. Very, very good initiation hero, especially with those stuns and the epicenter. That's going to do massive amounts of damage. And Skywrath Mage definitely has his work cut out. He's going to have to keep the Sand King down. A lot of silences coming out from him. And the massive, massive ulti of his also doing a lot of damage. And that could potentially counter the Sand King, but we'll see how that pans out for them. Waiting on the 4th pickup from the side of Evolution. And they've decided to go for the Bristleback. So they do have the Bristleback in the offlane, which is going to hamper things for the Lifestealer, which will be going into the safe lane. But Lifestealer does have a Lifesteal as well. And he does have the Rage available, which is going to counter the Qual Spray. Only for a short duration though. And it could prove very mana dependent, as well as a Tango dependent for the Lifestealer just to stay in the lane. Waiting for the final ban out, and that is the Tinker being taken out killed by neutral creeps. And Evolution with their final ban. Still have 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining in reserve time, as well as some normal time remaining. About 15 seconds currently.
10 seconds.
I do believe that the Skywrath could potentially go into the mid lane. Dazzle on the roaming support, Gyrocopter as well. So I'm thinking that they're possibly looking for a safe lane potentially, or maybe a mid. I mean, Gyro himself can go mid, which would work very well, especially with those flak cannons. It does have a short duration, or cooldown rather, but I do think it is a mid that they are looking for currently. If Skywrath isn't going mid, then yeah. I think on the side of KBNC you'll have the Viper in mid, Sand King possibly in the offlane position, or potentially in the roaming support. Witch Doctor will obviously be roaming and babysitting a little bit. Evolution with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining for their final pick. And they are definitely keeping us in suspense. They do have the Gyrocopter as well as the Dazzle, picking up the Skywrath Mage and the Bristleback. I'm considering that the Skywrath Mage would be going into the mid lane, so yeah, might be looking for a safe lane.
Dyer's turn to pick.
And they have decided to go for the Dragon Knight. So you could potentially have either the Skywrath or the Dragon Knight in your mid lane. Yeah, Dragon Knight in safe lane would be a better option.
10 seconds.
And KBNC now with the Witch Doctor and the Viper, Lifestealer and Sand King going into their reserve time at the moment, also considering their options quite well. They do have safe lane. Viper potentially, I think, is going to go mid. So they might be looking for an offlaner here. I mean, the Sand King and the Witch Doctor do work very well together, stacking up those stuns. But we'll just have to wait and see what they decide to pick up. Are they going to go with a puck? So that potentially could be a offlane puck. He does have the escape capabilities. He's able to get in and out of a fight if he needs to. Also, a lot of harassment coming through from him as well. I'm just looking at those sets. I do like the Skywrath though. Looks very, very awesome. And Viper himself looking exceptionally venomous this game. But those are your picks currently. The Gyrocopter, Dazzle, Skywrath, Bristle, and the Dragonite for Evolution Esports going up against Witch Doctor, Viper, Lifestealer, Sand King, and Puck on the side of KBNC. And we are into the game.
Prepare for battle.
So from the side of Evolution Esports, just to introduce the guys very quickly, on the Dragon Knights we do have Death Hunter. Skywrath Mage will be played by Cream. Gyrocopter will be played by Mist. Bristleback is going to be played by Dropout Disaster. And finally on the Dazzle, Dr. Doering Enterprise. Hopefully he stays away from those horses. We don't want to have anything happen to that brew. On the other end of the map though, we do have Holdfast. Sand King being played by Johnny Football. Lifestealer will be played by Feint. Buck is going to be played by Hot Sauce. And finally, Witch Doctor will be played by Balmar. And doesn't seem that... could there be an early game engagement? We do have Cream. Seems that Cream is going to be playing on the support. And Hot Sauce is aware that something is up. Mist as well as Enterprise is there as well. We do have a disconnection there from the Lifestealer, and that is a very, very quick pause. Just to look at the top lane on Radiant side, we do have the Sand King as well as Witch Doctor going up against the Bristleback. Nice little set there for the Lifestealer. Looking at Death Hunter, also has a beautiful mythical set there with the immortal older dragon form. And this will be the game number 1 of the VSGaming 2nd Division Killed by Neutral Creeps going up against Evolution Esports. And I just want to thank everyone in-game and online for joining me. I do hope that you enjoy the cast. So we will be right underway as soon as our Lifestealer rejoins the match. And hopefully Feint will be coming back very, very shortly. And just to look at the starting items very quickly, on the Dragon Knight, he does have the Quelling Blade, as well as the Stout Shield, and definitely the Tango is very, very important for him. Skywrath Mage is going to go into support, which leaves the Dragon Knight on the mid. We do have a beautiful Null Talisman starting up. Potentially it could be a Veil of Discord that is being built up there. On the Gyrocopter, it does seem he's building into the Wraith Band, and obviously we'll be going into the Ring of Aquila. Bristleback with that Stout Shield, so he's just trying to pump up his tank ability a little bit more. A Dazzle with the very, very important Observer Wards. Viper with the Wraith Band also going up for the Ring of Aquila. He does have the Infused Raindrops queued up, so he is ready and waiting for that one. On the Sand King, also got some wards up there with the Stout Shield. On the Lifestealer, we do have the Stout Shield and the GG branches. On the Puck, we do have Mantle of Intelligence and the Circlet. Hasn't queued up any items as yet, but potentially might also go for maybe like a Dagon, also Blink Dagger, your Scepter. It just makes it very, very difficult for them to take him out. And then Witch Doctor, also with the Observer Wards. Clarity Potions, it's got a magic stick there. So, yeah, going to try and outsmart the opponents. And not to forget Grandpa Roshan, just chilling in the pit. And I am very, very sure that he will be beaten to a pulp, maybe once or twice in this game. So we'll see how they fare with that one. And still waiting for Feint to come back. Has been disconnected for a while now. Roshan with that ever important Ages of Immortal. Alright, so we do have confirmation that Feint is busy loading back in. Buck hasn't taken up any spells as yet. And we do have Feint back, has just joined us. And let's get into the action. So at the top lane, Bristleback is forced to leave. Oh, and Hot Sauce, he already is in a bit of trouble. Had to Illusionary Orb away from that one. We do have Cream that's there. Has got the Concussive Shot. And that is the first healing potion being used within the first 10 seconds of the game. And they are phasing out Hot Sauce already. But he's not taking any nonsense. He's a nice little ward up here, just giving a lot of information to the Sand King as well as the Dazzle. He does have the Paralyzing Cask available. He is going to use it. Johnny Football coming in. Wall spray being used there. Dropout, he does get stunned up. Quick body block coming in there from Johnny Football. Doing very, very well. Are they going to be able to get it? One more hit. Maybe another one. Oh, and that quick healing salve just managed to save his life. Hot Sauce at the bottom lane though, he is taking a lot of damage. Just look at that. Currently on 175 HP. Oh, but Cream coming in. Hot Sauce getting that Illusionary Orb off. He's trying to run away. Hasn't got any healing at the moment. And 10 seconds for that Concussive Shot. So that is Puck being able to escape. In the mid lane though, Holdfast also taking quite a bit of damage. Him currently on 324. But he's healing up quite quickly. Has popped a Tango. And Puck, oh, he's going to be first blood taken out by Cream. And a lot of harassment coming out there to him. And I doubt he's going to be able to do anything in that lane. But on the other hand, though, we do have Feint pushing the Bristleback quite far back, but he's going to be happy with that one. He's just going to use the Quall Spray and farm up as much as possible. Cream running back to base. He's using the Courier as well.
Dire's courier has been killed.
And that is a healing salve. Death Hunter are not doing too bad. We do have the Gyrocopter with the most last hits. And second is the Lifestealer. But Hot Sauce is going to have his work cut out here for him. And a quick run around there from Dr. During Enterprise on the Dazzle. Just stealing those bounties. But Cream has spotted out the Sand King. He's got a Burrow Strike available as well as the Caustic Finale. Oh, Hot Sauce. Yeah, he is just very, very quickly going to use that phase shift. Dazzle taking some unnecessary damage. Forcing the creep wave. You still have the rocket barrage available. Hot Sauce just needs to play very, very safely. Rocket barrage coming out as well as the illusionary orb. Phase shift out, back to the tower. Cream, he is in mid lane, but he's taking quite a lot of damage there, and just pulling Holdfast away from mid, but Holdfast decides not to give any chase anymore. Bristleback, not doing too badly. I mean, currently 4th in the last hits and denies. Just look at this little stack happening there. And Puck, once again, he is in danger. Oh, he does get taken out, but now Cream, he is stuck in the tree line. Beautiful stun coming out from Barmar. And just look at that. Should be an easy double kill for him. But actually doesn't get the last hit. The Creeps actually managed to kill one of the heroes there. And unfortunately not able to get the double kill. But Feint now, he's taking quite a lot of damage. Concussive shot coming through. Does manage to pop off the rage. Oh, but he's taking a lot of damage there. And Cream is just going to back away a little. Another concussive shot coming through. That's going to land on Johnny Football. And that corrosive skin is going to help Viper quite a lot. You have Witch Doctor sitting on top. Ooh, just look at that damage coming through from the fire. Rage coming out, but Cream is just quickly going to turn around. He does have creeps in front of him, so Lifestealer is going to have to negate that in order to get to him, which is going to prove quite hassleness. But Holdfast now, he's taking a lot of damage. Witch Doctor is actually moving away. That's the Alter Dragon form being popped. And he isn't being fooled, trying to get the creeps to take him out. Yes, it actually works. And Feint manages to take out Cream.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
Hot Sauce, oh, he's in a lot of trouble there. Oh, quick phase shift out there from him. Going to use that illusionary orb. Does manage to pop that shrine. And Gyrocopter has got quite a bit of free farm at the moment.
I'll take your tribute.
A prize.
Just what I've been.
Oh, picking up beautiful arcane there. Here's a beautiful ward over here. Just giving quite a bit of information to the side of KB&C. Gyrocopter has not taken that flak cannon yet, which would have made taking this stack here so much easier. But Hot Sauce, he's going to enjoy that one.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
We do have the mana boots on Bristleback. Just that nether toxin doing quite a bit of AoE damage and DPS as well. Hot Sauce playing it safe, staying in the tree line. Ooh, Hot Sauce, he's in trouble. He's gonna have to face shift out quick. Illusionary Orb as well. He does get silenced up, but it does seem that he is going to be able to escape the clutches of the Dazzle, who just manages to get away from the tower as well. Some nice stacking happening here. And the pools as well. Denying a lot of experience to that of the Bristle, who has to go out searching for the farm that he needs. But a stun coming out there from Barmar. He does have the Maledict. He does get popped. Beautiful stun coming out there from the Sand King. But Dropout decides he's not going to run away. He's actually going to fight towards them. And eventually decides to turn around.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
Oh, fuck. He's taken a lot of damage in a very quick succession. And that is the cooldown that's done so much damage to him. And Holdfast actually managing to take out the Bristleback in the top lane. And the Bristleback has suffered quite a lot. He is level 6 currently. And he's going to have to tank up quite a bit. Oh, DK going on to Viper, running out in front, trying to stay as close as possible just so he can get that additional 1 or 2 hits. But Holdfast manages to stay alive. Barmar does TP in, but he's only got 76 HP. Not the best of ideas. Cream coming in, concussive shot should be able to do the trick. Yes, it actually does. Beautiful kill going down to him. And Viper should, by all rights, just back away. Just another concussive shot could take him out as well. Does have a magic wand. Getting a healing salve. He is going to use. Sand King coming down to help the puck. He's going to run into Enterprise. Oh, but look at the damage coming through. Beautiful silence. That's the call down. Quick phase shift, but oh, Sand King does fall. Beautiful plays there by Puck. Try and escape as much damage as possible. He does have a cooldown of 6 seconds on the phase shift. But now, Dropout Disaster taking quite a bit of damage there from Feint. Trying to get those Scorch Blades. One more hit. Oh, but that is the grave. Are they going to be able to turn this fight on to Feint? He's got the phase, which is going to try TP out. But yes, they're going to get the kill. Feint is going to go down. Beautiful play coming out there from the Dazzle. But now, oh, Gyrocopter is going to fall down in the offlane or safe lane position for him rather. XP per minute going very well in the favor of the DK, and then secondly the Gyro. But Gyro is going to have to maintain that. He's definitely not going to have to go down. Oh, beautiful kill going to Barmar. Maledict did so well. But now Enterprise Vorsi. Probably the most dangerous player on the map. Don't want to take a bite out of that one. Dream has got the Boots of Speed now as well. 2 Null Talismans and 2 Braces, which does make him quite tanky for a Intel hero. And he's going to enjoy all of that HP. Feint and SK not finding the Bristleback.
Top tower is under attack.
But the Witch Doctor might actually run into him. Ward going down there. Very good placement there.
Tower can't handle this deluge.
Witch Doctor does have a sentry available, but is he going to be able to find that elusive Observer Ward? And it does give a lot of vision in this area right here, and that is what Bristle needs to know if he's going to try and go and steal a rune. But we do have a TP coming in there from the Viper. That's the cooldown coming down. Also, oh, look at the damage. Dan King has gone down. Witch Doctor taking a lot of damage, but he does fall as well. But now Feint is trying to hit back, and yes, he manages to take out the Juggernaut. Viper, he is in a bit of trouble there, but Cream hasn't got any mana left. He's unfortunately going to fall, and the creeps are not going to be able to kill the Viper, who is attacking the Skywrath. Beautiful play there. Feint coming in very, very quickly. That is Puck moving towards the top lane. Just going to try and get the farm up. Dropout Disaster does have the infused raindrops. Picking up the bounty. So looking at the current gold leading. Oh, Holdfast managing to get another kill. But he himself has actually gone down.
Illusion.
And it seems that Mist actually managed to stay alive. I do to a certain extent feel that KBNC is definitely starting to take control of the map. They have taken a tower, as well as in the mid lane. Do have the Shadow Blade queued up currently. And that illusion causing quite a lot of hassles. Stuns being used. Oh, Barmar actually killing Mist. Dropout Disaster taking out the Barmar. Mist with the Puck. But that damage, Weave coming out from Dazzle, just trying to get up the armor. And Holdfast needs to be very careful here. Oh, but he actually turns around. Is he going to want to fight into this one? Oh, we do have Johnny Football coming in. Beautiful little stun there onto him. Trying to take out the Bristleback. Grave does come out, but no, they turn it on to the Viper. But Sand King is in a bit of trouble there. Beautiful illusionary orb coming out there from the Puck. Barmar is going to run away. Full HP, full mana. And Enterprise is waiting in the wings. Beautiful Grave going to him. Managing to turn that fight around. Do have Puck sitting on the sideline. He does have the Dream Coil available still, but Lifestealer now coming in. Call down, Rage being used. Stuns out as well with the Maledict. Mist is taking a lot of damage there. Hot Sauce managing to escape with a phase shift, trying to turn the fight on to Feint, but he keeps going in. Dr. Duarang doesn't have any mana left. Beautiful little illusionary orb coming through. And managing to take out the Dazzle. Death Hunter, he is trying to take out Faith with everything that he's got. Another good kill going to Holdfast. Managing to stay alive. Bristleback not really able to do much. Trying to run away. Another stun coming out. That is Cream now coming in. He's going to go after the Witch Doctor. He does get to the kill. But now he's finding himself in a sticky situation. Johnny Football moving in. I do believe stun is now available. He's going to get it. Ulti from Cream, unfortunately not able to do the damage or let them turn around and move away. They are still going for the kill. 15 minutes into the game, 15 for 17. And 1k lead ahead is the side of Evo actually. Got the Drum of Endurance as well as the Yasha. So that is Gyrocopter building into the Sanjin Yasha. The game pretty much is still evenly matched, I do believe. But to a certain extent, I do feel that KBNC definitely has a lot more disable than the side of Evo, and that could potentially help them win the game. Cream going for that bounty. DK, I don't believe is happy about that. He does ping on Skyrath for picking that up. A lot of vision to the side of Evo. Two wards in close vicinity. Sentry ward going down. Dazzle does have the mana boots available.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Really moving in. Hot Source is there, does have the illusionary orb available, as well as the Dream Coil. That's just going to make it a lot easier for Sand King to get into the fight, get the stuns off, use that epicenter. It's a very, very good combo to use. But now we've got TP coming out there from Dropout. Quick silence going on to Puck. Has managed to get the Eel Scepter off. Hot Source still there. Quick illusionary orb, but he does get stunned up. Cooldown coming through, and Hot Source is in a bit of trouble. Does use the phase shift, but he still goes down. And use of the flak cannon there. The Dream Call did go down, keeping them all in one spot, but they really, really fought it out. And Feint actually needs to turn and run away. Evolution moving forward, 10 seconds for the flak cannon. We do have a regen. And it seems that Cream is going to have the luck of the draw. Death Hunter invis with that Shadow Blade. Going to find Holdfast, is going to go in. Beautiful little stun coming out there from the Sand King, but Holdfast seemingly manages to get away. Sand King is going to fall. Maledict going on to the Dragon Knight. And the homing missile going on to Witch Doctor. Doesn't move that far away, so it's not going to do that much damage. But now they're cranking up the pressure, going for a tier 2 in the mid lane. There is still a tier 1 tower at top, which they can easily take. Mist is going to get that tower down. And he is almost done with the Sanj, does have that. And just to get the Belt of Giant Strength, and that item will be complete. But looking at the Dragon Knight, he does have the Shadow Blade available, as well as the Power Treads. On the Skyrath, has managed to finish off those mana boots. Gyrocopter almost done with the Sanj and Yasha, and it's going to start abusing the flak cannons. On the Bristleback, we do have the Pipe of Insight already on the Bristleback. It's going to help the team so much. But now, this could be a dangerous play here for Hot Source. He does have the Lifestealer inside. And I think Cream has actually spotted him out, or he's looking for someone to silence up. The entire team from Evo is just going to back away. Bristleback with the Vanguard as well. He's possibly going to build into the Crimson Guard. It's going to make him a lot more tanky. We also have the infused raindrops there on the Dazzle, as well as the smoke. On Viper, we do have the Drum of Endurance. Seemingly he's building into the Hurricane Pike. Sand King with a Blink Dagger. Very, very nice item there for him, but that was a premature stun, managing to jump away. Eel Scepter coming out there from the Puck. Goes into the phase shift. Bomber popping down that Death Ward, but Dropout does manage to find him. And Hot Source actually surviving the onslaught. But now Feint's coming into play, as well as the Viper. Beautiful little silence going out there to him, going up on to the Skyrath. That is a grave coming out. The epicenter has been used. Dragon Knight is now tipping in as well, trying to go after them. He doesn't have that much mana remaining, is invis at the moment. Are they going to be able to spot him out? But he does decide to go on to the Viper. Dropout coming in with a beautiful little Coil Spray. Holdfast trying to run as best he possibly can, making use of the magic wand as well. Weave coming through, just taking away that armor. Dropout Disaster managing to get a beautiful killing spree there. And that is not what the side of KBNC were wanting to happen. They tried everything they can to force Evo back. but Evo came back exceptionally well. Lifestealer has got the Echo Saber, but he's going to need a lot more than that. Working his way towards the Yasha. Buck with that Yule Scepter of Divinity is helping him quite a lot, especially with the cooldown and that shifting into phase shift, avoiding most, if not all, of the damage. Witch Doctor finding himself in a bad situation, but Buck is there. Feint coming in, beautiful little slow, as well as the rage popping. And Hot Sauce is going to get a kill there. Now Gyrocopter finding himself in a sticky situation, does pop down at the cooldown. No, Gyro actually getting down the Sand King. For a second there, I thought it was Gyrocopter that was in trouble. But smoke going up. Going to be able to find Hot Sauce. Does have the haste rune, which is going to wear off. And mid tower being denied there by the Gyro.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind. Radiant structures are fortified.
But Evolution definitely still in the game. KBNC just need to get the Lifestealer a little bit more farmed. Has to get that Sanjin Yasha up just for the tank ability as well as the movement and attack speed. Do have a smoke up there by the Sand King and Barmar. Don't think they're going to find anyone at the moment. They're all split up pretty nicely. But KBNC moving together well. Holdfast is there. I think he's the bait. Gyrocopter farming. He's going to run into Johnny Football. Hot Sauce coming in. He is under the cloak of Smoke of Deceit. Game being paused very, very quickly. And we're getting back into it. Sand King, very quick stun up there, does blink away. Hot Sauce is there, Lifestealer jumping inside, Illusionary Orb as well as the cooldown, but oh, just look at that, Buck melting away. That epicenter not really doing that much damage at all. Seemingly they're actually giving chase onto the Lifestealer. Does have the rage available, so he should be able to avoid the homing missile. Going to pop it. Oh, Rod of Atos being used. Oh, Witch Doctor just melting away. Another homing missile going through to hold fast. Creeps running out in front. Another stun coming out there, but unfortunately this game is pretty much over for the side of KBNC. Cooldown coming down, Witch Doctor being zoned out so much. Killing spree going up to Mist. And they unfortunately only going to get a melee barracks. Beautiful little dream call there. Oh, but quickly he gets spotted out there by Cream, but oh, look at Gyrocopter. He's taking so much damage. He's not going to be able to survive this. But Bristleback there, another Illusionary Orb. But that actually doesn't jump. And it doesn't seem that this game is over yet. That is a Grave coming out, stun. And Dazzle, unfortunately, is going to go down. Tried to get denied by the Ancients, but unfortunately didn't work out exactly as planned. 8,000 team net worth to that of Evo currently. 26 minutes in the game, 25-23. Death Hunter has got the Sanjin Yasha as well as the armlet. Buck does have the Blink and the Yule Scepter, as I mentioned earlier. Does make it very, very difficult for them to take him out. We do have the Dragon Lance in the courier, or in the stash rather, for the Viper. I highly doubt that they are going to be able to find the DK. Don't see any dust. And DK is just going to TP away. He's at 12,000 net worth at the moment. KBNC, oh, a little bit of overextension coming there from Balmar. But he's just going to quickly back away. Viper is there, does have the Hurricane Pike completed.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Going for the shrines. They just want to ensure that KBNC is not going to be able to wrap around and come from the back.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Dazzle with the mechanism. And the Crimson Guard also completed. Dazzle has taken the plus 200 health, just going to make him survive a little bit longer. Gyrocopter with the 25 damage as well as plus 3 flak cannon attacks. Buck has got armor as well as 50 damage. But it seems that they are going to go for the Roshan. There is a Sentry Ward up. No scans available for either of these two teams. Buck is there. Quickly taking out that Sentry Ward. And Balmar is just going to stand and provide much needed vision. Just to ensure that none of them is going to go into the Roshan, but DK moving in with the Shadow Blade, going up on to hold fast. Does manage to go in. Phase shift coming out there from the Buck, as well as the call down. Hold fast, managing to force stop his way out. Buck has actually fallen there. So much damage. That's flak cannons. Oh, hold fast. Is he going to go down? Oh, double kill going to Mist. And Sand King also falling. That is a level 3 DK on the Elder Dragon form. Not only is it going to slow, but it's going to do a lot of splash damage as well. They're going to try and take this one out. Feint. Is he going to be able to do anything against them? Yeah, the toxin being used. But yeah, it doesn't seem that KBNC is able to keep them out. Managed to get the racks, so now they're going to focus their attention onto the range racks. KBNC unfortunately don't have any answer for this. DK just TPing back. Going to protect that tier 2 on the Radiant side. Dream just silencing up Sand King, but he's just going to go a different route than what Puck expected. Gyrocopter does have the double damage rune. Oh, they managed to find Gyrath Mage, and just look at that damage. There is still an ancient stack. Hot Sauce seemingly building into a Desolator. The vision for this side of Evolution Esports is seeming to fade. Only got 2 wards up, which they believe are the 2 most important areas for them. But on the side of KBNC, no real vision to speak of, with the exception of an Observer ward. The rest obviously being the Sentry wards, and that doesn't really provide a big AoE of vision. But it does open up the door. Balmar with an Observer ward. Where's he going to plant this one? He's going to pop it on this side, not on the hill as normal. He is going to pop a Sentry ward there. And another ward. Giving quite a lot of vision in this particular area, which is quite big.
Where's my pension?
Paint himself trying to build into a Desolator, but the scan comes out, and they now know that Roshan is being attacked. Johnny Football getting that epicenter up, going in for a beautiful blink as well as a stun. Uses the Sandstorm. Johnny Football taking a lot of damage there. And Dan King pays the ultimate price. Weave coming out. Balmar, he is in a lot of trouble there. Just look at him melt away. Hot Sauce himself trying to phase shift out. Does have the Eel Scepter still available, I believe, but he does get silenced up. He is going to use that. Going to drop once again into the phase shift. But Mist does manage to take him out. Hold fast. He's not going to be able to defend this alone. Lifestealer has to come back. And it seems that they want to actually go for the finish. GG being called. Game number 1 going very, very convincingly in the favor of Evolution Esports. And fortunately, KBNC not being able to handle the onslaught for game number 1, but hopefully they'll be able to make a comeback in game number 2, and that will be coming up very, very shortly, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this.
Radiant's turn to ban.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy Lytre, sponsored by Chaotic, bringing you the VSGaming second division match, Killed by Neutral Creeps, going up against Evolution Esports, game number 2, and Evolution won game number 1. And hopefully KBNC will be able to come back with a second game win, but only time will tell if that is going to be the case. Looking at the current bans out, we do have the Bane and the Gyrocopter taken out by KBNC. On the side of Evolution, they have decided to take out the Disruptor as well as the Underlord, who has been picked up quite a lot recently, and the Sand King as well by KBNC being taken out. That is the Omni Knight being taken out by Evolution, and we are waiting for the first pickup. We're not going to wait that long. That is the Warlock being picked up by KBNC, so they want to do quite a lot of AoE damage in the form of the golems. Warlock also is a very, very good support hero, especially with the healing and the fatal bonds, which does quite a bit of damage. But Cancel Lancer, first pickup from the side of Evolution, not taking any chances, and they want to keep their lead, and Cancel Lancer will definitely be able to do that for them.
10 seconds.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant's turn to pick.
Naga Siren.
Ooh, Naga Siren actually being picked up here by the side of Evolution, and that brings forth quite a lot of initiation for the side of Evolution. They will easily be able to turn a team fight in their favor, potentially set up a very, very insane gank. But they need to be careful of the Warlock. When the Song of the Siren ends, he potentially could drop the Golem. But I would assume that he would want to wait for Song of the Siren to finish before popping the Golem. If he does drop it before the time, might find himself in a bit of a sticky situation. The upheaval, I believe, will definitely be interrupted, especially from the Song of the Siren. So Warlock will definitely have to time his Golem as well as the upheaval very, very carefully in order to try and counter the Naga Siren. But yeah, it's going to be difficult to say if he's going to be able to manage to do that, especially if you're in a panic state, and especially with Evolution. They, in the previous game, they built up quite a slow momentum, but they did manage to break through the defenses of KBNC. And we'll have to see if KBNC did learn a valuable lesson in game number 1 and not take Evolution lightly. So Warlock is going to have his hands full. We are waiting for the second pickup from KBNC at the moment. Going into a minute. And they've decided to pick up the Legion Commander. Very nice pickup there from them, especially with the deal. And once Legion Commander gets rolling, it's very, very difficult to stop him. So we'll see how this game pans out for them.
Radiant's turn to ban.
That is the Terrorblade once again being banned out in game number 2. Also banned out game number 1. The Bane as well. But now Razor once again being banned out by KBNC. They really don't want to play against that hero, especially if they have a Legion Commander. That will definitely not work very well in his favor. So they're going to get rid of that.
10 seconds.
Here's the Radiant
That is the Medusa being banned out by Evolution. Evolution also brings forth quite a lot of damage in the form of the Mystic Snake and Stone Gaze, which is going to make things very, very difficult for them.
10 seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
Going into their reserve time at the moment.
Dyer's turn to pick.
And they have decided to take out the Shadow Fiend. Also a very, very good mid lane hero. Nagasaran, I think, is going to be the roaming support. The net definitely is going to cause quite a bit of issues, as well as the Riptide with the armor reduction does quite a bit of damage as well, and it does work with illusions, so he should be able to try, if possible, if that is the style that they're going to be playing, very, very nicely with the counter push. But Dazzle now being picked up, and that is the Outwall Devourer as well for KBNC. OD has actually been doing very, very well, and especially with tanky heroes does do well in that state as well, and that I think would be to directly counter the Phantom Lancer with those illusions, try and get them away as quickly as possible. Phantom Lancer might pick up a Manta style in this game. Diffusal Blade would be a definite. Just try and get any sort of mana away from that OD to counter him. We do have a fourth pickup remaining from Evolution.
Radiant's turn to pick.
And their fourth pickup will be the Doombringer. Very, very good hero, especially in the offlane nowadays. Potentially in the previous patches he was played in the offlane quite a bit, as well as in the bushes just to get that farm up.
5 seconds remaining.
But Doom himself does do quite a bit of damage, especially with the Scorched Earth being able to do damage in the AoE as well. But the axe is still available for the direct counter pick to the Dazzle.
The Dyer get a ban.
And that is Tiny being picked up by the side of KBNC. With the Tree Toss, he's able to do quite a bit of damage, splash damage as well. So Echo Saber would be a good item for him. The Blink Dagger as well, and obviously some very, very good attack speed and additional armor will work very, very nicely with him. So once again, that is the Tusk being taken out by the side of Evolution. We do still have another final ban out for the side of KBNC. They do have limited time though, only about 20 seconds in reserve.
10 seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
Ten seconds remaining. So they need to hurry up with that final ban out. And that is the Tinker once again being taken out. And now the final couple of seconds remaining. Only 5 seconds in reserve time. So that is Evolution Esports with the Phantom Lancer, the Naga Siren, the Dazzle, and the Doom. And Luna is the final pickup for the side of KBNC. That is the Warlock, Legion Commander, Outworld Devourer, Tiny, and Luna. And the final hero for the side of Evolution, also with only a few seconds remaining, only 22 seconds in reserve time. So they also need to make a quick decision, and they have decided to go for Viper once again. So these are your two teams. VSGaming, second division matchup, Killed by Neutral Creeps, going up against Evolution Esports, and that game will be starting very, very shortly. And Warlock, Legion, Outworld, Tiny, Luna going up against Phantom Lancer, Naga Siren, Dazzle, the Doom, and the Viper. And we will be right back just after we load in. And we are back. Game number 2. Just going to introduce the sides to you guys once again very, very quickly. On KBNC, we have Holdfast playing on Outworld Devourer. Warlock is going to be played by Balmar. Tiny will be played by Feint. Legion Commander will be played by Hot Sauce. And Luna by Johnny Football. Then on the other end of the map, Cream is going to be playing on the Naga Siren. Viper by Death Hunter. Phantom Lancer by Mist. Doom will be played by Dropout Disaster, and finally Dazzle will be played by Dr. During Enterprise Vorsi, the most dangerous player on the map. And as I mentioned before, you don't want to take a bite out of that one. It could prove fatal. And I know a lot of people are going to say that's not funny, it's too soon. But with a name like that, and especially Dr. During being at the front of Enterprise, you know it's going to be bit of a spiky situation. So we do have a wraparound here. Legion Commander. Is he going to run into this one?
At last, the battle begins.
Nice little ward being popped down. And Legion is not going to dare go into that one. We do have the ensnare. But Naga Siren is alone. Don't think he's going to try and do anything. In the mid lane though, Death Hunter. No one's on the top lane or the side of Evolution. Seems that Dropout is a bit late. And I do hope that Dazzle is not going to be alone in this lane. Do have a TP coming in there from the Doom. A lot of experience that he's actually missed out on. Oh, Hot Sauce actually doing quite a bit of damage there up against the Naga, but he does get ensnared up. And Cream taking a lot of damage. Hot Sauce definitely not scared to do anything there. But we do have a lance coming out. Hot Sauce, he's in a bit of trouble there. Is he going to be able to take out Mist? He needs one more shot. Yes, he does manage to get the last kill, or the last hit rather. And now Cream taking a revenge kill there for his teammate. And unfortunately, Hot Sauce didn't manage to get away there. Paint has got the tree throw. Actually going to try and pull the creep wave. Is he going to be able to do it though? No, not able to do it. Hot Sauce very, very low on HP. He needs to be very careful. We do have the Enterprise Vorsi there. Oh, Phantom Lance coming out. Oh, another ensnare. But Legion Commander making full use of the overwhelming odds. And Cream is taking a lot of damage from that.
Denied.
Enterprise on the sideline.
Loaded to the gills.
Does have that poison touch available. In the mid lane though, Death Hunter going up against Holdfast. And Doom at the top lane has to play very, very careful. He does have the Devour up, so that's just going to help him quite a bit in terms of getting that gold. But we have a rotation coming in from Cream. Astral Imprisonment going up onto the Outworld. He's just going to protect himself. And Death Hunter with a cheeky little punter. Hot Sauce trying his best to stay in the lane. But he's actually now being phased out. Does seem that he's losing a lot of last hits and XP. He's being chased back every time. He doesn't have any consumables, but he does have a courier on the way. Does have the tangos. Dream once again into the mid lane. He's not going to be able to get to Holdfast. And unfortunately, Legion Commander is starting to lose his lane only 3 minutes into the game. He already died twice. Cream waiting for the bounty to spawn. A lot of damage coming out there, Cream. Just using that Riptide, but he does get tossed up. Still manages to stay alive. He needs one more hit. Oh, beautiful little heal coming out from Dazzle, but just not enough to keep him alive. And now Feint is in trouble. He's going to go down. Barmar and the Luna is being chased by the creeps. At the bot lane though, Hot Sauce. He's doing a lot of damage against Mist. But a quick TP in there from Cream. I don't think that Legion knows he's there. There is no vision here at the bot lane for him. So he can easily be ganked if he does overextend. Enterprise does have the Clarity Potions as well as a Boot of Speed. So he's going to want to build into that mana. But Cream, he is sitting invisible. Beautiful lance coming out. He does get ensnared up. Are they going to be able to take him out? Poison Touch coming out. Cream trying to go for it, but he does get chased back by the tower. And Hot Sauce is just going to back away from that one. Oh, nice avalanche toss coming through. We do have a stun available that is going to get used, as well as the fatal bonds. And Feint just throwing him with the tree. Is he going to be able to survive it? That is the question. Yes, it definitely seems so. Running towards the shrine. In the mid lane though, Holdfast, he's in a lot of trouble there. Oh, not able to use that Astral Imprisonment, but Naga Siren does fall. Hot Sauce rotating towards mid.
Just a touch.
And Mist now has the opportunity to free farm.
Some friend.
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
Dazzle does have only one level of the grave. So the range on that one's quite short.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Luna now has a bit of free farm at top. And it does make it a bit easier for Doom to actually try and catch up. Oh, another ensnare coming out. Phantom Lancer coming out of that Astral Imprisonment. Hold fast. Oh no. Taking so much damage. Enterprise taking the kill with the heal. Paint has rotated towards the bot lane. He's going to try and use that splash damage. Still got 4 hits remaining before the tree gets tossed.
Radiant's middle tower
Oh.
can handle this deluge.
Doom at the top lane. Having some issues. Fatal Bonds going to work. Barmar trying to juke his way, which he does do successfully. Getting out of that one. At the bot lane. Hot Sauce, he's in a bit of trouble. Gets the Phantom Lance up as well as the Poison Touch. Faint's coming in with the Avalanche to try and help Hot Sauce. Siren doesn't have the Ensnare available. 5-second cooldown. This is a dangerous position for Hot Sauce to be in. There is no real vision. Faint does have the Boots of Speed up. Hot Sauce with the Ring of Basilius. And Faint making full use of that free farm. And Doom not doing too badly. He does have the Doom available, but Faint finding Cream, tossing him towards the tower with an avalanche. But he could have potentially just stood here and blocked Cream from getting away, but that's another ensnare coming through. Legion Commander does have the duel available, but he's not going to be able to use it yet. Going to have to find someone on his own. Misty's there. Oh, double walk. Cream coming in, misses the Riptide. Another toss coming in. Is he going to go onto it? Yes, he does manage to go. Hold fast as well is there. Oh, he manages to banish. And Holdfast stealing the kill. Double kill going to Holdfast. But I think the deal would have ran out eventually. And quick decision from Holdfast to Astral Imprison and take out the Phantom Lancer. Naga Siren rotating towards mid. Faint just sitting in the tree line. Ensnare under the tower, which does give Death Hunter enough time to actually get there, providing the vision. Beautiful little avalanche coming through. Hot Sauce is there. Is he going to go for the Naga Siren? Doesn't have any mana available, so he's not going to be able to use the deal. Tree toss. Cream managing to survive.
I was meant to have this.
Dazzle does have a Smoke of Deceit available. Phantom Lancer has rotated towards the top. Just making use of the Fatal Bonds to chase him back. And he's not going to push any further. Astral Imprisonment coming out. Enterprise is there. That is the Doom activated on the Odie. And he is seemingly actually going to go down. Yes. Dropout disaster getting the kill. But Hot Sauce, he's in quite a bit of trouble there. Just going to run towards the tower into the trees. Fortification.
Attack the hero.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Mist has the Phantom Lance available. And Tiny should easily be able to deal with the Phantom Lancer, use the Avalanche, get rid of the illusions. But Cream is nearby, does have the ensnare available.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
And that is bottom tower going down. 1k net worth to that of Evolution. 11 minutes into the game, 6 for 6.
It was never yours.
Hold fast, building towards that Hurricane Pike. Very, very dangerous item on that hero. Witch Doctor actually cancels the TP. Oh, Heishrun. That's going to be picked up by Viper. Wrapping around. Seems he wants to go into hold fast. Astral Imprisonment. But is that going to be enough? Tiny and Luna very quickly TPing in. Avalanche does hit. Trying to get away. Oh, Hot Sauce, I think, actually missed the deal, but a quick toss. And still not able to get there. Grave coming out there from Enterprise. Still giving chase. That is another, and the deal, yes, coming out. And Hot Sauce getting the first deal off. Oh, and Enterprise just running away. But now Barmar, he's in a bit of trouble in the top lane. But a quick TP in coming in from Holdfast. He's going to give chase. And he's not going to be able to catch up to the Phantom Lancer.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Cream does have the Ring of Aquila. And that's just a bit of an additional mana region there for him. Oh, disconnection from the Phantom Lancer.
I wreck any undersea cable I get my hands on.
The items for Outworld Devourer, the 2 Null Talismans as well as the Ring of Health. On Warlock we do have the Arcane Boots, Tiny with this regular boots, Legion Commander with a early Blink Dagger. Luna with the Power Treads. Viper with the Ring of Aquila as well. Phantom Lancer with the Treads. Doom with Phase Boots and the Stout Shield. And Dazzle with the very important Observer and Sentry Wards as well as the Infused Raindrops. Very nice item there for him. And the Arcane Boots. So we're still waiting for Phantom Lancer to get back. The current gold for the Doom at the moment is almost at 3k, and that's almost double that of the Naga Siren. Also, and then you've got Tiny on only almost 1.2k. So not really that much of gold going in this game so far. Seems to be another slow game building up. And we'll see which of the teams will be able to handle the pressure in the mid to late stages of the game. Just looking at the net worth. Oh, we do have Phantom Lancer that's back. Luna doing very well, almost at 4.8. Then you have Doom at almost 4.3. So in terms of net worth, it doesn't really look that bad. Ooh, tiny. Quick avalanche. Balmar is there. Doesn't have the level 6 yet. But he does get caught out by a creep and there is vision on him. Just a quick look in the net worth for the teams. It went on a bit of a slump, but it is going back a little bit in the favor of KBNC. Killing spree for the Doom. And Phantom Lancer, quick drop and back again. So 7 for 7, 14 minutes into the game. Hot Sauce sitting on the sideline. It's definitely spotted out there by Cream on the Naga Siren. Does have the Song of Siren available.
This game is on.
Eugen still sitting on the sideline. Hasn't decided to jump in yet.
Let's make this perfect.
Station coming in from Kim. He does have the invisibility ward. Avalanche going up onto Deathbringer with a quick toss. Heal is available. But that's his Song of the Siren coming in. And they make a quick escape. Giving chase to the Dazzle, but they decide to abandon that idea. And Luna immediately going up to the Ancients.
Loaded to the
This ward, I think, just possibly scouts him out. Just. Maybe not. But I don't think they're going to take the chance of running up there. Phantom Lancer back to farming.
What have we here?
Do have a smoke up. And I doubt that Legion Commander is going to go for a deal. Dazzle is very close by. Busy building his way towards the Diffusal Blade, which is the Phantom Lancer. Holdfast is there. Nagasaran just pushing that bottom lane. That possibly could force the side of KBNC to split up. Is possibly going to give them an advantage, 4 versus 5.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Radiant's middle tower is
But
under attack.
Radiant
fortification coming out in the mid lane. Hot Sauce is there, ready to jump. Johnny Football as well on the Luna, has got the Mask of Madness up.
Radiant's middle
And
tower has been
Luna just
denied.
denying that tower. Naga Siren has TP'd in 20 seconds before the Song of the Siren is available again. Meteor Hammer.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
And Cream finds that ward. Quick and snare. Meteor Hammer coming down. That's a lot of damage that Warlock is going to take. Song of the Siren does come out. Dazzle is there now. Viper coming into play. Hold fast as well. Beautiful little drop of the Golem, as well as the weave coming out there from the Dazzle. But Death Hunter. Oh, but look at Doom. Cheeky little play there. Ulti coming out there from Luna, as well as the deal. And that is going to be, I think, another victory to him.
Radiant's top tower just got sent to the bottom.
Really tight, Hunter.
Double damage.
Does once again feel that evolution is starting to get so much map control.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And that is the Diffusal Blade coming onto Phantom Lancer currently. Naga Siren using the Riptide. Hot Source in hot pursuit, but we do have a TP coming in from Doom. Doom has got the Shadow Blade available, which does make him very, very dangerous. And top tower going down. Death Hunter getting that one down. Fortunately, the cooldown for the Golem is quite long for the Warlock. And Hot Sauce not really getting this sort of opportunity that he's looking for in terms of getting those deals up. And the rotations from Cream. Hot Sauce. In snare, but Hot Sauce actually blinks back. But now Death Hunter as well as Dazzle coming in. Is he going to actually go for this one? Baiting them in. Beautiful little jump in there from the Luna. Avalanche and Toss coming out there from Tiny. Beautiful deal coming out. And finally, this is going to be another one. Might it wear off? And he actually gets it just in the nick of time. And Cream goes down. Luna manages to get down the Viper as well. And Dazzle, unfortunately, also didn't make it. Another jump in going on. That's Avalanche.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a
Quick Shadow Blade. And this is going to be a tier 1 tower mid.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Going to be the first tower for KBNC in this game. And potentially they are starting to make a comeback.
Just got knocked down.
Oh, hold fast. He's taking so much damage from those illusions. Going to Astral Imprison himself just to get that AoE damage and get rid of those illusions. Tiny has got 2.1k. I think he's building towards that Blink Dagger, saving up for that. Death Hunter has got a Kaya as well as the Dragon Lance. Possibly, I think he's going to build into a Hurricane Pike as well.
Middle tower can't handle this deluge.
But Evolution still pushing forward. Could that potentially have been... Oh, Hot Sauce actually managing to get away. And Golem coming down, upheaval as well. Luna jumping in. Hot Sauce is still there. Does have the deal. Grave coming out, but no. Dropout actually managing to get that. And they're turning the fight. Odie not able to do anything. A double kill going to Mist. And that fight was turned around so quickly. That Golem dropped like no tomorrow. Going for a tier 2 tower in the mid lane.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Just look at that XP exchange. 6,000k net worth now. 2 evolution. Tiny taking a lot of damage, killing spree going to Mist. And they're not giving up, they are still continuing the push. 4 euros down, only the Warlock is there. That Meteor Hammer doing so much damage to the buildings. But it's only 22 minutes into the game. And they're starting to steamroll. Oh, PL actually fell. Nice stun coming out from Luna. And Cream doesn't have any mana available, but Dropout Disaster is there. Doesn't have the Doom available, but now Legion's taking too much damage. He is going to fall. Luna still trying to get any one of these heroes, and they split up 3 ways.
Dire's bottom tower is about to
And Luna clearly couldn't decide which way to go, so just stayed in the mid lane.
Loaded to the gills.
And 150 Devour bonus gold
tower is
going to the Doom, which will make him quite rich.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Building into the Sanjin Yasha. Ward being placed down there by
Dire's
the
bottom
Dazzle.
tower won't
Just to
last
give
long.
that additional vision, but they are able to take out the shrines, which is going to be very, very important for them, and that will stop KBNC coming in or TPing in. Luna is there, just trying to scout out and see what exactly is happening. We do have the Blink Dagger on Tiny, big item there for him. On Warlock, we've got the Observers and the Sentries. Yasha on that of the Phantom Lancer is building his way towards that Mantis style. But he's just going to leave the images there to just multiply and push forth. Ensnare coming out there from Cream. I think he tried to pop the sleep, but he actually wasn't able to get it off. And they quickly turned that against him. Good jump there by Hot Sauce to get that one. I think the animation of sleep actually started up. And they saw it and they took advantage. Now Doom, he's got the Doom ulti available as well as the Hull Boulder. That's going to go on to Odie. He's not going to be able to participate in that fight anymore. The Golem gets shot there by the Warlock. But look at the damage coming out there from the Phantom Lancer. That is 3 euros down for the side of KBNC. Warlock now finding himself in a very difficult position. He's going to try and TP out. And he just managed. No, he actually falls. The DPS from the poison actually got to him. And only the Tiny managed to survive. And that blink came in handy. Still has 17 charges on the magic wand. That is a smoke coming out. Going to go on to feint, but he quickly blinks away. Phantom Lance doesn't do any damage, and Nether Toxin being popped.
Radiant's middle barracks getting what they deserve.
And that damage from that Meteor Hammer. Avalanche coming in, but Tiny once again blinks away. No damage going to him. Hold fast. Very quick with that Astral Imprisonment. Cream. He's taking a lot of damage.
You're safe with me.
Song of the Siren and Legion Commander. He's not going to be happy with that one. That's a quick sleep coming out from the Naga Siren, but they did the damage in the mid lane. They're going to be happy with that. And I think they'll possibly want to go in for the Roshan. Try to stack it. Doom with the Drum of Endurance. We do have the mechanism on the Dazzle, so he's going to want to build into the Guardian Greaves. Meteor Hammer as well as a 4-star on Cream. Warlock does have the vision on the Phantom Lancer, but so does Hot Sauce. Another blink out, and once again Phantom Lance not doing anything.
What have we here?
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Viper with the Hurricane Pike. It's got 1,800 gold. And it's 12,000 team net worth to that of Evolution. very, very slowly they are building up and taking these fights. Oh, Astral Imprisonment, that is Naga Siren way overextending. Does get the Avalanche down now. Luna with the ulti. Cream, he's going to be able to get away. Oh, he does get forced up toss. And yes, that's going to be a kill on the Naga Siren. Now they're turning their attention onto the Viper. Deal going through. Yes, Hot Sauce is going to get it. But look at the top lane for Radiant. Doom and Dazzle. Did so much damage to this tower. Less than half HP remaining. Dazzle with the smoke. He's going to pop it to get away. Not going to be seen there by the Luna. Oh, but Doom taking out Hot Sauce. Actually made use of the Doom. Dazzle has not been spotted out. Quite a lot of vision in the top lane for them. And Phantom Lancer building into that heart. Korea coming in hot. That is the Manta style complete. Doom building towards that Assault Cuirass. Dazzle just needs like 300 gold and he should have the Guardian Greaves. Naga Siren with that forced off. And the Tranquil Boots. And just irritating Grandpa Roshan sitting in the pit lane, minding his own business. Green does have Song of the Siren available. Doom, about a minute remaining before the ulti becomes available. It's only the Doom that doesn't have an ulti. Legion jumping onto Mist. And just look at that, how easily they take out the Phantom Lancer. 76 dual victory damage. Does take him to plus 195. And he's got the Desolator up. Warlock on the sideline. Does have the Chaotic Offering available, which is the Golem. But Evolution might feel that getting to the bottom tower might be more important. Is he going to turn around? Is he going to get back? Does have the TP scroll available as well. Warlock has come back now. Does have quite a bit of consumables there that he can use. He's got the Sentry Wards. He's going to use the Fatal Bonds. Naga Siren still has the sleep available. Is a ward scouting them out. Hot Sauce has to be very quick. Is he going to get it? Yes, he jumps onto Naga Siren. That sleep's not available. That is Luna coming out with her ulti. So much damage happening there. That is finally the sleep coming through. But Mist, he's still there. He's fighting up. He's decided to go towards Holdfast and chasing him down. Unfortunately, Tiny sitting in Viz, taking a lot of damage there from the Nether Toxin. Luna going in, toss, Golem coming down, upheaval, and Warlock standing on the side. But that fight really did not go in the favor of Gaby and C at all. Doom doesn't have that much mana available. But Mist giving chase to Warlock. Just look at that damage. But Hot Sauce is there trying to defend him. We have a buyback coming in from Luna. Is Luna going to be able to do anything? 80 seconds for the cooldown. Meteor Hammer once again going onto the tower. And just look how much damage is coming through. That's another tier 3 tower going down. Warlock is going to fall. And Hot Sauce melting like hot butter on a stove. Avalanche coming through, upheaval. Mist quickly jumping away with the doppelganger. Scream is taking a lot of damage as well. And missed. Just going to work. Triple kill there for him. And that is an illusion that was tossed back into the fountain. And this pretty much is GG. Evolution is going to take game number 2 unless a miraculous comeback from KBNC. But it's going to be very, very difficult. Just look at the OD melting. Does Astrid imprison himself? Hurricane Pike is not helping him at all. And the damage is just unreal. Another Song of the Siren coming out.
Top tower is under attack.
And that is just delaying things so much. And that pretty much is your game number 2. That tower is just falling so quickly. And Evolution taking the series 2-0. They did exceptionally well. 33 minutes, 17-28 with 26,000 team net worth ahead. And they did very well. Unfortunately, KBNC not able to hold them back, and Evolution gets the win. So that is the game for tonight. The VS Gaming second division, Evolution Esports going up against KBNC, and Evolution takes the victory. So from our side, it's your boy Larche, and I do hope you have an absolutely wonderful evening, and we will definitely be back very soon. So keep an eye out for those that haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm only 3 subscribers away from that elusive 100. So help a brother out and let me get to that 100. So have an awesome evening, guys. Thank you very much for joining me in game and online, and bye bye.